It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and we've got the teams from Super Bowl 49 and that goal line pick. It's the Seahawks and the Pats. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season. The better you start, the better it makes the end of the year, and you find yourself in that playoff hunt. You want to get these early September games.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Hey, 43. Hey, rip left.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They send Evans in motion. On second down, Purdy. This one caught left side by Evans. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And back deep is Quez Watkins. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yellow. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's into the hands of Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. Yellow. 15, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
Play action here. Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
43! 43! Attack, attack! Right side.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 43. What's that?
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third and short. Here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Second down and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
This throw left is complete with Judy.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hero 15. Nice hit.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
57. 15. Eye on these two. Eye on these two. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Fight on these two, fight on these two! Watch out!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. A 1st down on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Going deep downfield for Judy. Into space. And he will go all the way. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Seahawks. That his 1st touchdown of the new year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead.